outside so we talk. Okay. Enough! I didn't do anything. You just tased me for no reason.
Yeah, you did. What'd I do? What'd I do? Go.
How many steps did I say to take?
Like 8 or 9?
I said 9. Why'd you take 14 and then 15?
I thought you were going to tell me when to turn.
I said to count your steps out loud.
Who would have thought, huh? Citizens armed with legal knowledge becoming the ultimate kryptonite against corrupt cops. Watch out, bad apples in the police force. These folks are here to flex their legal muscles and make sure justice is served with a side of witty courtroom banter. Let's dive into our first case, the one that had everyone on the edge of their seats as a 15-year-old brilliantly defended himself against a police officer using his impressive knowledge of his rights, creating a viral sensation.
What's your badge number?
In the preview that we saw in the beginning of the video, Michael J. Franchek, the kid's father, was dragged out of the house by the police without any search warrant. So what exactly happened? Why were the police there in the first place?
Yeah, the male you're looking for with that had a gun tucked in his back.
On September 19, 2021, at that moment, this is what crackled over the police radio. A complaint against Michael filed by a neighbor. It all began when Michael's 15-year-old son Jack was zipping around the streets on his gas bicycle. The noise got under the neighbor's skin, leading to a heated exchange and a confrontation between Michael and the neighbor. Eventually, this escalated to the point where the police were summoned. The police rang the doorbell. Michael opens and greets them gently. Little did they know that every moment was being captured by his vigilant camera, setting the stage for an electrifying encounter that would soon make headlines. The Fourth Amendment prohibits the police from making a warrantless and non-consensual entry into a suspect's home in order to make a routine felony arrest unless there is an actual exigency.
Can I help you?
Hello, are you, Michael?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Yeah, we're here about a...
your name?
Officer Rodriguez.
First name?
Jim.
Jim. How are you, Jim?
Can
And
I-
your name? Please?
So,
Sorry? Badge number?
What's that?
Badge number,
Okay.
please?
let's go ahead and talk about the incident that you had out here a few minutes ago.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Step down here for me.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no. Hey!
Whoa!
The police tackled Michael and entered his house without a warrant of any kind of provocation. He was tased and dragged out of his own property. Michael calls his son and asks him to record the whole incident.
I'm cooperating. You're violating my Fourth Amendment rights.
Stop! Outside!
You're violating my Fourth Amendment
Hey,
rights.
you guys cannot come in here without a
Get
search
the
warrant.
phone. Get the
going to be
phone.
I'm videoing.
Get the phone.
Cooperate.
I'm cooperating.
We're
Just
finding
don't.
you to be
I'm not
tased.
fighting you.
We're finding you to
I'm
be
not
tased.
fighting you.
Outside now.
Walk outside so we talk.
Okay. Enough. I didn't do anything. You just tased me for no reason.
Taser deployed.
Stop.
Outside.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Stop.
What am I being detained for?
Outside.
What am I being detained for?
Just stop resisting.
I'm not
So we talk to
resisting.
you.
I'm not resisting. No, don't take his phone. Don't take his phone. Don't take his phone.
Just now you could see one of the policemen trying to grab the phone away from Jack. Remember, your First Amendment right allows you to film police officers in public. They cannot seize or delete your recordings as it would be obstructing justice and destroying evidence. But keep in mind you must still obey other laws and not interfere with the police duties while filming. Jack continues to record the police but does to obstruct any of their duties.
The whole thing is on film. The whole thing is on film. Jack, follow me and record.
This way.
Follow me and record.
Give us space.
I'm not.
Give us space.
Okay.
No, Jack.
What's your space? What's your space?
Jack, record the whole film.
As you can see, the police are being very irritated from the start.
You saw that. You saw the whole thing, and it's all been recorded.
It is.
I didn't resist.
I know.
I didn't do it. You know. See, he acknowledged that I didn't resist, Jack.
Yeah, I have it on video.
I didn't resist.
But we asked you.
Now that was crucial evidence. You can see that the police himself acknowledges the fact that Michael did not resist the police, and dragging him out was unnecessary.
Let me just talk for a second.
I said I don't know anything, and he tackled me in my house.
He told you to stop, right?
He did not say anything of the sort.
Officer,
it's
I
all on
heard the
video.
whole thing,
it's
and
all
it's
on
on video, so-
It's all
I
on
know,
video.
it is.
It's all on video.
It is.
Dude, that guy is out of control. I'm filing
Officer,
a complaint against him. I
officer.
want him nowhere near me. That guy is crazy.
It's
Officer.
just me and you, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Shh. No, he can
No.
talk. He can talk.
No,
I can
not
talk
while I'm
because
trying
I
to
was in
help
the
You gonna arrest
situation.
him?
No, I'm not going to arrest you.
Okay, then calm down.
James Rodriguez, one of the officers, is the one being rude from the start. He even touches the kid and pushes him back, asking him to stop recording.
Okay.
What's your badge? What's your name?
Step back.
I'm not.
Look, he
I'm
just
on
touched
that
me. You
side.
can record all you want, but
Another
you're
one.
stepping back
Another
right
one.
now.
This guy,
Hey, don't
Back.
touch me. Stop harassing me.
We're just trying to.
We're just
I'm videoing this. You can please.
The police continue to ask Jack to move away. However, the answer he gives shows that he knows his rights.
What we're doing. This is my property. Please
You're not going to interfere with an arrest.
I'm chill. I've been chill.
You can record all you want, but you're not going to get close to what they're
I'm
doing.
on my property. Move out of my personal space.
I'm going to stand right
This is
here.
my personal square. Please.
Let's see what happens next and how Jack holds his ground.
I'm involved with this, yes. But this guy threatened me and called the cops on you. And what's your badge number?
What's your name?
What's your badge number? Badge number. That says name.
3K12.
Okay.
Now what's your name?
I'm not making any statements.
You're not making any statements?
Nope.
Okay, I have the right to identify you. You understand that, right?
Then you can search up my face and you can search up my record.
When the kid asks him for the badge number, the police show his name. That just proves how idiotic they are acting. According to the First Amendment, it protects freedom of speech, and hence Jack has the right to remain silent and not answer any questions.
You guys are here, coming in the house, and I don't know why he's detained. I don't know why he's getting arrested.
Well, I'm not going to get into that and talk to you about that. It's,
Well, you can, because he's my dad, and it was on my property. But
Okay, well, it's not your property, it's your dad's, but we're not going to get into that, okay?
actually, technically it is, because I'm underneath his guardian, so.
Okay, but we're not going to get into that, okay?
Okay.
I'm just
As you can see, the police clearly understand that the kid has a great understanding of laws. When Jack asks some relevant questions, the police keep saying, "I cannot discuss that with you," just because they don't know what to say. The police himself loses words and does realize that the whole situation blew out of proportion. Franchek was then placed in handcuffs and arrested. In the probable cause statement, the arresting officer states that throughout the entire incident, Franchek was verbally abusive, called the officer derogatory names, threatened lawsuits, and said repeatedly that if he had wanted to resist the officer would have been blanked up. The officer also said Franchek used a stereotyped Hispanic accent toward him. All charges were dropped later. Michael Franchek and his minor child have filed a lawsuit in the United States District Court, seeking over $1.1 million in damages. They also demand the unsealing of specific records related to one of the officers involved. The lawsuit alleges civil rights violations and insists on a public written apology from both the police and the municipal government. Franchek claims to have suffered minor bruises and continues to battle post-traumatic stress disorder. His child, who received minor injuries, now lives in fear at the mere sight of police officers, haunted by concerns for their safety. Now coming to the second clip shown in the next video footage.
Yeah, you did. What'd I do? What'd I do? Go!
The clip was taken on 17 September 2022, where a Michigan official is seen harassing two kids, 19-year-old Parker Whalen and 18-year-old Travis Carm. At around 10 p.m., Carm and his two friends were using their rented bird scooters on the roadway along the Saginaw River. It was a public property, and they were just enjoying some quality time together. But someone was getting annoyed by their playful noises. Meet the bad apple of the story, Michael Cecchini. Cecchini was a resident in one of the apartments nearby. He was irritated by Carm and his friends. He came out to the balcony and started using threats. He used bad words and threatened acts of violence. When Carm did not leave the area as requested, Cecchini went down to address his concerns. Cecchini left his apartment to directly and physically confront Carm and his friends.
I'm gonna beat your ass, and then I'm gonna take you to jail.
What? What'd I do?
Get out of here.
I didn't even do that.
Yeah, you did.
What'd I do?
Go.
What'd I do?
Go.
That battery?
Get out of here. It's disturbing the peace.
You hit me because of disturbing the
Yeah,
peace.
it's a crime. You need to go.
How did I disturb me?
As you can see, Cecchini angrily transcended towards Carm, saying, "I'm gonna beat your ass and take you to jail." Without no provocation, he continues to beeline towards Carm with a flashlight in hand. Only a person acting under color of law would have the authority to take to jail. Cecchini rejected his training and instruction as a law enforcement officer and instead inflicted physical harm and pain upon a private citizen he was simply angry with. He continues to threaten Carm to leave by saying it's a crime to disturb peace. He continues to call the cops.
You hit me because of disturbing the
Yeah,
peace.
it's a crime. You need to go.
How did I disturb me? I didn't see anyone else wake up.
You need to get out of here. Right now, you disturbed my peace. Leave.
You just committed battery.
No.
Yes.
No,
You hit me with a flashlight. That's battery.
Get out of here.
How is that right?
Leave.
Battery, right?
Mhm.
Call the cops.
Yep, that's right. You call the cops.
You just committed battery, right?
Chief of police. Call the cops.
That doesn't work that way.
He shows his badge to Carm, saying he is chief of police, like he has power to make Carm leave if he wants to. This is just not acceptable.
Disturb the peace. Then you can't threaten to kick.
First Amendment. What's the First Amendment?
You hit me with a flashlight.
No,
I
you
can
don't
do
have a
whatever
right
I'm
to
saying.
disturb the peace.
You have a right to
Your rights
how are we
end when they
disturbing
You
infringe
hit me
on
with a
bounty.
flashlight, bro. What are you talking about?
Like,
I didn't even do it. How did you feel threatened, bro? Is it my luscious locks? Are you jealous? You bald huh? I would be jealous too.
Let's see how the event unfolds as the cop arrives. The cop asks Cecchini to explain what happened.
Come here. They hit the cone. They're messing around here around this new monument. It went on for about 5 minutes. Okay? I'd had enough. I'm upstairs. All right? I said some bad words. All right? Okay. He challenged me to fight and dared me to come down. Okay? I came down.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Stood off on me, and I did a pectoral jab with my flashlight. Okay. Okay? Okay.
Now, Carm and his friends have a different story. Let's see how the cop takes it.
You got nothing on you? All right, what's going on? So we were just riding around on burn scooters, you know, like teenagers do. And then he came up How old here. are you? I'm 19. Okay. And he hit the cone right here and knocked it over. What cone? I think it was the one Can with you the gray step on it. aside? Okay, Middle one? Yeah, and knocked it over, and then he started yelling, and he threatened him first. So he was defending himself, like against him. Where did he come from? He was up there, up at the top. Okay. And he was like, I'll come down there and beat your ass. Okay. And we waited down here to see if he would actually come down, and then he came down. Travis was standing right there, didn't say a single word. And like on the road, and he came up and hit him. I don't know if it was like in the chest or the rib cage, but he hit him with the flashlight and then started shining it in his eyes.
I was riding. You know how like when you press the brake, the back wheel locks up and it makes a squeaking noise, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you can drift when you do that. It's kind of fun, right?
Okay.
I get it's kind of late and stuff, right?
Right.
But he's up there. He goes, "Hey, Big Shot, you want to go?" Right? Because he said, "Why don't you keep it down?" I said, "I'm not doing nothing wrong." He goes, "Hey, Big Shot, you want to go?" Right? So obviously, you know, I'm a dude, 18 years old. I can hold my own ground. I'm gonna hold my own ground, right?
Okay.
So I didn't know who he was, right? This random old guy, older guy, not trying to be rude, right? So I said, "Yeah, come down, we can go," right? He's threatening me to fight me, right? And I stood right here. I said, "What's up?" He walks up to me and like, "I'm not gonna hit you, I promise." He goes like that and jabs me like right here in the ribs with the flashlight. And then he said he felt threatened. My hands were at my sides. I don't know. I didn't swing at him. I didn't pick up.
What did you do when he walked down?
I just stood there. I said, "What's up?" Like, I didn't know who he was. He looked at his badge. I think he was a cop. I'm not gonna swing at a cop, you know? I have more respect than that. He's like, "Hit me, hit me, hit me." And like points toward his chin. Like, I'm gonna hit him. And I said, "No, I'm more mature than you. I'm not gonna hit you." And he goes, "Hit me." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna hit you." I went and hit him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Then what happened?
And then you guys got here. And I asked him if I could sit down. He said, "You're free to do whatever you want." I walked over here. I seen you guys pulling up and I stopped. Now I'm here. I didn't threaten him in any way. I don't know how he feels threatened.
Later on, Carm filed a formal complaint against Cecchini. The lawsuit asserts that Cecchini infringed upon Carm's 4th and 14th Amendment rights and presents 3 distinct charges: excessive force and unlawful seizure, violation of substantive due process, and the creation of false evidence. The 4th Amendment to the United States Constitution protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures by the government. Carm never posed any immediate threat to the safety of Cecchini, nor did he actively resist arrest or attempted to evade arrest by flight. Hence, use of force against Carm was not reasonable under the circumstances and was unconstitutionally excessive. Next, under the 14th Amendment, prohibit the federal and state governments, respectively, from depriving any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law by means of physical force and or through a showing of authority. Cecchini used physical force to the body of Carm in a manner which shocks the conscience in violation of the 14th Amendment. This was uncalled for and excessive. Now, the final charge was for fabrication of evidence. The 14th Amendment also protects one against being subjected to criminal charges on the basis of false evidence that was deliberately fabricated by the defendant. Now, Cecchini violated this in numerous ways after he called the cops on Carm. Firstly, Cecchini does not disclose the fact that he threatened Carm by saying,
I'm gonna beat your ass, and then I'm gonna take you to jail.
What? What'd I do?
Get out of here.
I didn't even do that.
Yeah, you did.
What'd I do?
Go.
What'd I do?
Go.
Secondly, he lies that Carm was the one that instigated threats, while Cecchini was in the balcony. He also lied that Carm physically challenged him. He falsely asserts that Carm was aggressive and hostile towards him. Cecchini said all this because he realized what he did to Carm was a huge political and legal problem, was illegal, and could cost him his job. Which it did. Cecchini lied to the cops that arrived too. Cecchini admitted to making a pectoral jab on Carm with his maglite. The impact of the flashlight caused Carm to fall back, citing the video recording. However, he kept denying use of unlawful, unreasonable, or excessive force. He pleaded not guilty in the courtroom. Now let's see what the defense lawyer said.
Mr. Cecchini has no prior criminal history whatsoever. I think the court's aware of the incident that took place, can take that into consideration. Mr. Cecchini obviously is not a flight risk by any means. He's remained in the area. He's fully cooperated with the investigation, has appeared voluntarily at the time and date set for arraignment. So we would ask that the court enter a personal recognizance bond. We have no objection to not having contact with the alleged victim in this manner.
Well, the court was not on Cecchini's side. Cecchini was put on administrative leave. He later announced his retirement amidst the investigation. The members of the Bay City Police Officers Association of Michigan, Bay City Command Officers Association of Michigan, and the International Association of Firefighters Local 116 stated in a news release that they condemn Cecchini's recent actions. Collectively, we condemn the recent actions of Public Safety Director Michael Cecchini, and we are embarrassed by the shadow it casts upon our organization, they wrote. Cecchini sent an email to the Bay City Commission, city manager, and mayor addressing his conduct. I would like to extend my sincere apologies for the disruption caused by my actions. Cecchini wrote in the email later, I acknowledge that better methods should have been utilized to control the situation, and that my actions that night fell short of the expected standards of the Bay City Department of Public Safety. Individuals like Cecchini should be brought into the spotlight and held accountable for their actions in a way that leaves no room for shadows or excuses. Millions of viewers feel the same. Do you too? Comment down below. Now, if you think Cecchini was the worst, you have to check out our next pick. So this story is about an Iowa college student whose YouTube video of a police traffic stop generated more than 2 million views and is now suing the city of Newton for false arrest. But there is something really interesting in the story. The student is not the only one suing. Watch till the end of the story to know more. So this is Taven Galanikis, William Penn football player, a team captain for his football team in high school, and was a star wide receiver for Newton High in Iowa. In his lawsuit filed in February 2023, Galanikis alleges that shortly after midnight on August 28, 2022, he was pulled over by Winters and Wing after he drove past their patrol car without dimming his headlights for oncoming traffic.
Hi there.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good.
My name's Officer Winters with the Newton Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is because you have your bright lights on.
Yeah, I have a headlight out, so I just keep my brights on.
Okay, well that's not legal.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Yeah, I turn when a car comes by, I turn them off. But like,
well, you didn't with me.
Oh, you weren't close enough though. You were like you were a while back.
It has to be within 500 feet.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And you're not supposed to have your brights on in the city limits.
My fault.
They continued to have a proper conversation about the registration of the car.
You got your license, registration, insurance with you?
Yeah, I got you.
Is this your car?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you headed?
Back home.
Where's home?
It's right down,
Okay. Are you new to town or something?
No.
I just noticed you have Adair County plates.
Yeah, I got it from my grandpa.
Okay.
He then asks about where he is going to and from where.
Where are you coming from?
Friend's house.
Okay. Anything to drink over there?
Now, Nathan Winters got the suspicion that Taven was drunk, and the dramatic set of events that offsets from here.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
None.
What do you mean none?
I had nothing to drink.
Okay. Why would your eyes be watery and bloodshot? I just noticed you have Adair County plates.
Yeah, I got it from my grandpa.
Okay.
You want to blow me real quick?
I don't want to blow you.
Pause.
We'll probably get there.
So here, Winters claims that Taven had watery and bloodshot eyes. That gave him the suspicion that he was drunk. However, when Taven himself suggested using a blower, the cop denies it. Now, why would someone not want to blow you if they really think you're drunk? Isn't that more like the first thing to do? Well, let's see how this continues.
I'm going to have you stand with your heels and toes together, with your arms down to your side. Okay? I'm going to check your eyes.
Cool.
Okay, what I want you to do is follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, and do not move your head, okay?
Yep.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
What color are your eyes?
Hazel.
Hazel, do they ever change colors?
Nope.
Okay, not that you know of? Okay. Can you see my finger clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
As you can see, Winters decided to take some sobriety tests.
Okay. Take your right foot, put it in front of your left foot, with the heel of your right foot touching the toe of your left foot, just like this, okay? Stay in this position until I tell you to begin, okay?
Perfect.
You got any questions?
Nope.
Okay, so from this position, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, touching heel to toe each time, keeping your arms down to your side, okay?
Gotcha.
It's going to look something just like this. 1, 2, 3. You're going to go all the way up to 9, okay? When you get to your 9th step, leave your front foot on the line. Turn by taking a series of small steps. Turn and take 9 heel-to-toe steps
Wait,
back.
you want me to turn back around?
2, 3, just like I did.
You want to get to 9. I guess, so how do I turn?
Take a series of small steps. Stop walking 13 steps. Improper turn. Heel toe. 1, 2.
He makes Taven walk in a line. Even though you can see him clearly doing the test properly, see what happens next.
Well, sir, I don't believe you are 2 for 2. How many steps did I say to take?
Like 8 or 9?
I said 9. Why'd you take 14 and then 15?
I thought you were going to tell me when to turn.
I said to count your steps out loud.
He continues to be rude and unreasonable.
Arms down your side. Why are you shaking so much?
It's freezing, man. Look at you. You got all these clothes on, and I got shorts on and it's raining. And you false accusing me, so of course I'm going to be a little nervous. Yeah. You got nothing to say. Exactly.
Questions?
Look, you in pants. I'm in shorts, and it's raining now.
I wear shorts when it's 30 below.
Congratulations.
Now, another thing that you could notice is that Taven talks a lot to the officer. However, this plan is actually about to fire back at him. You will see what I'm talking about very soon. The officer still continues to take more sobriety tests, and after requesting many times, he took out the blower. As you saw, Taven was 100% sure that he was sober. He was standing his ground and doing everything as instructed.
Why do you assume
Because you're showing some very strong signs of impairment.
Am I?
You're a little bit on the serious side of the paperwork. Your competencies are not smooth.
I mean, I was kind of nervous.
That's a telltale sign.
So show you right here.
All right, what I want you to do is make a tight seal around this and blow outwards like you're blowing up a balloon, okay?
Cool.
All right.
You ready?
Yep. Okay, you can relax.
To Winter's surprise, his breathalyzer registered a baffling 0.00, but you will see he was not done. He then started saying that Taven must have smoked weed, which is the only reasonable condition for his uneasy behavior.
Is there...
When's the last time you smoked weed?
I do not remember that.
Tonight?
No.
Okay, well, I think it's tonight.
I've had no weed tonight.
Jasper 630 down on PBT.
What? Why do you think it's tonight? Why do you think I smoke? I blew zeros, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on. You can't do that, man. You really can't do that.
Absolutely, I can.
Is he allowed to do that?
Yes, he is.
So I blow zeros and you suspect.
It is very clear that Winters is purposefully making reasons for an arrest. He's just trying to show off his power to do anything he wishes. They continued to arrest him and took him to take a test by the station, all because of a false accusation.
Right now, you're being placed under arrest for operating while intoxicated, okay?
I'm not intoxicated.
Kalinakis was taken to the Newton police station, where he agreed to a drug recognition test and urine test. According to the lawsuit, the department's drug recognition expert administered the tests and at 2 a.m. concluded Galanakis was not intoxicated or showing any signs of drug or alcohol use.
So you don't want to do the drug recognition evaluation?
We can do it.
Galanakis then asked to speak to Winters, who remained defiant and refused to apologize, according to the lawsuit. Galanakis filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Iowa, alleging the city and its police department guilty of false arrest, civil rights violations, and negligent supervision and training. Following this, the mayor told the newspaper that he, the city administrator, the police chief, the police command staff, and the city attorney had each reviewed the incident and concluded the traffic stop was handled according to police departmental policy and according to the law. But now let's come to the twist in this tale. Taven was not the only one who filed a case. Winters also filed a case against Taven for defaming him. But what happened here? A few days after the incident, Taven released a 40-minute video on his YouTube channel. The video had a shortened version of the footage from the police body cam and some personal comments. If you noticed in the previous footage, it had some titles and comments.
I believe something was off.
That's crazy, man. Was this your first false accusation?
No.
You said it was...
I've been wrong many times.
Yeah, I can tell.
Wow, that was some heavy things to put on a video. If that wasn't clear, the video stated that Nathan Winters of the police department, convicted for domestic abuse after beating up his ex-girlfriend. The chief of police allowed Nathan Winters to stay on the force even after Nathan beat the shit out of his girlfriend. Now, this was something personal, and Nathan filed a case against Taven for defamation. On the other hand, Taven claimed to have been kidnapped, then raped. Judge Locker found the statement was a clear and allowable expression of opinion and rhetoric hyperbole. The charges on Winters were violation of 4th and 14th Amendments, which states the right to be free from arrest without probable cause, also accused the officers of false arrest. The court said the officers' counterclaims of defamation and invasion of privacy can proceed, but on a narrower basis, with fewer of Galanakis' statements being challenged. Now, earlier I mentioned how much Taven talks. He could have exercised his right and remained silent. Some advocates say that if he did, then the case may have gone differently.
I would say respectfully, officer, I don't want to answer any of your questions and just stay quiet.
Even like the nice stuff, like, oh, you played football, would you answer that?
No, because I think that he's just trying to gain more evidence against you to use at trial.
It's my belief that that investigation would not have gone anywhere. He never would have been arrested if he had simply not spoken with the police. Or if he still did get arrested, he would have an even stronger lawsuit now, because he would have given them less reasonable suspicion, less what they deemed to be probable cause in their mind for this arrest. So he would have a stronger lawsuit, and he'd be better off by not talking to the police.
Well, that was an interesting case. What do you think about both lawsuits? Was the video from Taven a bit too much? Comment down your take on this case. Also, if you like the story so far, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss similar content. Well, that case right there had more twists and turns than a K-pop dance routine. However, the last case on our list is definitely our favorite. Because guess what? It's not just the younger generation standing up against these encounters with law enforcement. Allow me to introduce to you Joshua Simon, a geocacher who found himself on the receiving end of a harsh treatment by a Phoenix police officer. So on July 28, 2022, Joshua was geocaching on the side of a public road when the cops pulled up on him. Now, for those of you who don't know about geocaching, I'll let Joshua help out.
Let me give you a little breakdown on geocaching for those of you that don't know what geocaching is. Geocaching is a worldwide game where people take objects, say like this tin, right? You take this tin, you put some paper in it, a couple of trinkets, I don't know, something like this, just little trinkets, little kids' toy trinkets, nothing major. I mean, I have seen some pretty cool stuff in some geocaches. I have seen some really cool geocaches, and you know, basically what was in the geocache that I was after, I'll show you because I have one, was this. I know it's not focusing very well, but that's all I was looking for was this. And somebody had put it inside a rock that they had made. Okay? So the whole point behind geocaching is, you know, to be creative, to get out while you're out walking about and everything.
So let's see what happened on that day.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you later. Oh, hold on. We got the cops. They're going to run my license plate. Morning, can I help you?
I don't know, can we help you? Do you live here?
No, but this is public, correct?
I'm not sure on that. I'm not sure on that. Private property.
Could be, but if there was, I do believe there would be a sign posted somewhere, right?
Not necessarily. Is that your car?
That is my car.
Okay. Well, if it is public...
I mean, I would figure it's public. You have electric access here.
Is there anybody in the car?
No, just me. But if you want to go check, go ahead, go check.
Can I get your permission to do anything else?
No.
Do I need your permission?
You would need my permission to go inside the car.
No, but you just said if you want to go check if there's someone else in the car. Do I?
Oh, yeah, go check and you can go look in and see if...
Go ahead. Do I need you to tell me to go ahead to do it, or can I do it on my own?
In the video, the police officer questions why Joshua is hanging around the roadside, attempting to paint him as a trespasser. However, you can see how cleverly Joshua handles that. He tries to run the plate on Joshua's car, but he's trying desperately to pin something wrong on Joshua.
You would need my permission to go inside the car.
No, but you just said if you want to go check if there's someone else in the car. Do I
Oh, yeah, go check and you can go look in and see if...
Go ahead. Do I need you to tell me to go ahead to do it, or can I do it on my own?
Well, I mean, you could do it on your own. You can do a plain view search.
Okay, good. Just making sure I thought you were under the impression you had to give me permission.
I mean, would you guys like my name? I'll give you my name. You don't have to run the plate for it because my name's not on the plate.
What's your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Josh what?
Lloyd. L-L-O-Y-D.
L-L-O-Y-D?
Correct.
Is it Josh or Joshua?
It's Joshua.
Hey, Phil.
Joshua Lloyd.
Huh?
Joshua.
You're not towing my car.
We may have to tow it. It's not registered to him. It's registered to a female. It's It's left on the roadway running. I'm not going to leave it here.
Ooh.
Just running. So let's get a hold of
really
boss, and we'll find out if for safekeeping. Otherwise, somebody's going to make off with this thing.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Wow. Not even going to question me on who it's registered to? Would you like the insurance and registration?
No, you're not driving it. Why would I ask for that?
Oh, I am driving it. It's just parked right now.
Are you driving it right now?
No, it's parked.
Okay, so you're not driving.
No.
Sure, what's your name?
Joshua Lloyd.
Joshua
Lloyd.
J-O-S-H.
Uh-huh. L-L-O-Y-D.
What's your birthday, Josh?
You can also look me up on YouTube under You People.
I'm gonna try and.
He looks a lot older than
Yeah, I know I do, don't I?
I'm gonna try and get a hold of the owner, see if they know where the car is. Otherwise,
she'll tell you that her son-in-law has it.
The second officer remains composed and collected, while the first officer seemed determined to cast doubt on Joshua's ownership of the car. Even as Joshua explains it belongs to his in-laws, the first officer appears to be in a world of his own, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats wondering what's going to happen next.
Car.
You can see the disbelief in the officer's face, who understands that his partner is being unreasonable.
Okay, all right, well, we're gonna do some research, find out whose property that is. We got your name, your information. If it turns out that it is private property, then I'll author a report for trespassing.
I don't.
Oh man. First he wanted to call the owner of the car. Now he wants to go call the owner of the land. How hard is it for him to just let go? Joshua continues to ask the officers to give their names and badge number, and then they leave.
Can I have your name and badge number, please? Your card?
8632.
Your card, please. I have a bad memory.
8632.
8632.
You're recording it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have your card, sir?
We don't have cards.
Okay. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Fortuna 8818.
All right. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
Following the encounter, Joshua decided to take matters into his own hands, posting a video online that skyrocketed to viral fame. Comments poured in, many targeting the seemingly arrogant officer. However, any lawsuit filed on the same is unknown. As we conclude our video, it's clear that such cases are not isolated incidents and echo around the world. It's a collective struggle we must continue to fight. In the words of a famous quote, even if many wrongdoers evade justice, not a single innocent soul should ever suffer. If you like this video and want to enjoy more such content, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel.